secular progressive pinheads got elected and they dismantled this effective border protection policy that was in place, with the usual claims that it was inhumane, it was wrong, it was immoral, only bad guys like O'Reilly would want to have such a policy in place. What does America need to do to boomerang? Well, it's a great question, and I've got, I hope, a great answer. It's got to end the waste, pay back the debt, limit the government. Cheryl Tassoni, always a pleasure.
All right, thank you.
When you can stay in Australia, it's a pretty good country.
Well, it is, Stuart, but it's not America. I mean, this is the centre of energy and creativity. Yeah. It's exceptional. There's no place on earth like it. It's full of opportunity. It's full of optimism. I love it. And anybody that doesn't, they need to eat a hamburger and drink some Coca-Cola.
All right. Good to have you on the show. Nick Adams, you can come again, okay?
Nick, great to see you.
Great to be with you.
Happy 4th of July.
It's always better with friends. President Obama equated American exceptionalism with Greek and British exceptionalism, but you've never heard of the Greek or British dream. The American dream is the one dream that has united the entire world. Everyone wants to be a part of the American dream. It's what inspires us. America's always been about kicking butt, not kissing it. And that's why it's so important that the American dream remains that great hope for the entire world.
You are an Australian, aren't you?
No, from like South Texas. How could you get it wrong? I mean, I can tell you that anti-Americanism is central to the left. It's an integral part of what they stand for, and it's because America is really the scar on the left's Mona Lisa. America is proof positive that conservative values and conservative principles work. It's just that we've got to make all of America like Texas and not California. Elizabeth, you've hit the nail on the head. It is feminism, and basically what feminism has delivered is angry women and feminine men. G'day, Dana Lash. Pleasure to be here. I mean, the truth is that borders are so essential. I mean, just before I came here, I saw President Obama on the television, and here he was condemning companies that are going overseas to avoid the exorbitant tax rates that exist in the United States. All of a sudden, borders matter.
Nick, welcome to the program.
Thank you so much for having me, Mark. It's great to be here. You always hear, Dana, that America's a terrible place and an awful place and a racist place. I don't care whether you are a third Hispanic, a third black, a third Native American, you're gay, your job is to promote land rights for gay Indigenous Wales. There is no better country to live in, work in, than the United States of America, period. It's a place that is innovative, inventive, a place that really serves as a shepherd for the world. You see, Glenn, it's a really simple equation. What's good for America is good for the world. Well, you know, that's not really the case. I know that that's what the international media like to parade Australia as a great example, but the truth is, Glenn, that in Australia right now, all the criminals have guns and all the good people don't. And we've done it by being tough. We've done it by dispensing leadership. We've done it by showing some backbone. Every single time that America's been under attack, every single time that freedom's been under attack, America somehow comes back. I have always been fascinated by America. I find America a compelling place. Nice to be here. Thank you for having me. Bill, the wailing from the international socialist UN types, the left, the politically correct, the mainstream media, it's been incessant. But the Conservative government down under has remained firm and steadfast and said that this is the way that it's going to be. It is controversial, but it's working.
Although there is some irony that Americans would need someone from Australia to remind them of how exceptional they are. Well, that almost belies the point.
I hear you, Charles. Sometimes it takes someone on the outside to remind you what you like on the inside.
I don't disagree. I think
silence is not golden. It's yellow when it's in the pursuit of freedom and patriotism.